The journey of life is filled with trials and tribulations. Each of us at some point will face opposition from those who, driven by envy, fear, or misunderstanding, seek to bring us down. However, the beauty of life lies not in avoiding these challenges, but in how we respond to them. Every time you are attacked, criticized, or maligned, you are presented with a choice: to engage in the negativity or to rise above it. This video explores the profound power that lies in choosing the latter, how silence can be your greatest weapon, how karma inevitably restores balance, and how the true self always prevails. Before we dive in, I encourage you to subscribe to this channel, for the journey of spiritual awakening is ongoing, and there is much more to be learned. Also, if this message resonates with you, please give it a thumbs up, so that others might be led to this truth as well. Now, let us begin this sacred journey together, with open hearts and minds, ready to receive the truth that will set us free. It is a common misconception that power lies in loud words, aggressive actions, and the ability to control others. Those who seek to harm you often believe that by doing so, they can diminish your light and elevate their own. They stand in the shadows, throwing darts of negativity, hoping to see you falter. However, what they fail to realize is that this very act of aggression is a reflection of their own inner turmoil. The energy they expend in trying to bring you down is energy that could have been used to uplift themselves. Instead, they channel it into destructive behavior, which ultimately backfires. Consider the analogy of a mirror. When someone directs negativity towards you, it is like throwing dirt at a mirror. The mirror itself remains unaffected, but the person throwing the dirt sees their own reflection marred by their actions. The dirt they intended for you becomes their own. Similarly, every act of malice, every lie, and every insult they hurl at you becomes a stain on their own character. People around them begin to see the cracks in their facade, the darkness they carry within. In their obsession with bringing you down, they neglect their own growth. They focus so intently on your life, on your successes and failures, that they forget to nurture their own. This is the true tragedy of those who seek to harm others. They imprison themselves in a world of negativity, never realizing that they hold the key to their own liberation. The more someone tries to tear you down, the more they reveal about themselves. Their attempts to paint you in a negative light often serve to highlight their own insecurities and flaws. In trying to convince others that you are the problem, they inadvertently expose their true nature. People are perceptive. They can sense authenticity and deceit. When someone consistently speaks ill of others, it raises questions about their own character. Why are they so focused on tearing someone else down? What is it about that person that threatens them so much? These questions lead to a deeper understanding of the aggressor's motivations and, more often than not, reveal their true colors. This exposure is not immediate. It happens gradually as the masks they wear begin to slip. The facade of confidence and control they try to maintain becomes harder to uphold as the weight of their negativity drags them down. In time, people around them start to see through the act. The false narratives they've built crumble, and they are left standing in the light of truth, their vulnerabilities and faults laid bare. Silence is one of the most potent tools at your disposal when faced with unwarranted attacks. It is often said that silence speaks louder than words, and this is particularly true when dealing with those who seek to harm you. When you choose not to engage with negativity, you deny it the power it seeks. There is a profound strength in choosing silence over confrontation. It is not a sign of weakness, but rather a demonstration of self-control and inner peace. By remaining silent, you refuse to validate the aggressor's actions. You do not give them the reaction they crave, and in doing so, you maintain your power. In many ways, silence is a form of nonviolent resistance. It is a way of standing your ground, without being pulled into the drama that others try to create. Just like Jesus, who faced his accusers without uttering a word, you can choose to let your silence speak for you. This silence is not passive. It is a deliberate and conscious choice to rise above the negativity. It is a declaration that you will not be dragged down to the level of those who seek to harm you. Silence also has a way of turning the tide in your favor. When you do not respond to provocation, the aggressor is left with nothing to fuel their fire. They may try harder to get a reaction, but as time passes, their efforts will become more desperate and transparent. Eventually, they will be seen for what they are, individuals who are more concerned with causing harm than with their own growth. Karma is a fundamental principle of the universe, rooted in the idea that every action has a corresponding reaction. When someone acts with malice, they set in motion a chain of events that will eventually return to them. This is not a matter of superstition, but of natural law. The energy we put out into the world is the energy we receive in return. When someone tries to harm you, they are, in effect, harming themselves. Their negative actions create negative energy, which inevitably finds its way back to them. This is the essence of karma. It is not a form of punishment, but rather a rebalancing of energies. The universe seeks equilibrium, and when someone disrupts this balance with negativity, they must face the consequences of their actions. Karma does not operate on a human timeline. Its effects may not be immediate, but they are inevitable. Those who engage in harmful behavior may seem to succeed in the short term, but eventually, they will have to confront the results of their actions. The seeds of negativity they have sown will bear fruit, and they will have to harvest what they have planted. It is important to understand that karma is not about revenge or retribution. It is simply the natural outcome of one's actions. Just as a farmer reaps what they sow, so too do individuals reap the consequences of their behavior. This understanding should inspire us to act with kindness and integrity, knowing that the energy we put out into the world will return to us in some form. One of the greatest challenges in dealing with negativity is the temptation to engage with it. When someone attacks us, our instinct is often to defend ourselves, to respond in kind, or to prove our worth. However, there is immense power in resisting this urge and instead choosing to be a silent observer. Detachment does not mean indifference. It means maintaining a sense of inner peace and clarity, even in the face of adversity. When you are detached, you do not allow the actions or words of others to disturb your equilibrium. You observe what is happening, but you do not become emotionally entangled in it. This detachment allows you to see the situation for what it truly is, a reflection of the other person's inner state, not a reflection of your worth. By embracing detachment, you free yourself from the emotional roller coaster that comes with engaging in conflict. You are no longer swayed by the ups and downs of other people's behavior. Instead, you remain centered and grounded, confident in your own truth. Detachment also allows you to respond, rather than react. When you are not emotionally entangled in the situation, you can make decisions from a place of clarity and wisdom. You can choose to set boundaries, to walk away, or to address the issue in a calm and constructive manner. In this way, detachment empowers you to navigate challenges with grace and dignity. The universe operates on a simple yet profound principle. What you put out into the world will eventually return to you. This is the echo of the universe, the idea that every thought, word, and action sends out vibrations that will eventually come back to the source. When someone directs negativity towards you, they are sending out a certain frequency into the universe. This frequency does not simply disappear, it reverberates through the fabric of existence until it returns to its origin. If someone sends out anger, hatred, or jealousy, that energy will find its way back to them. Conversely, if you send out love, kindness, and compassion, that energy will return to you in kind. This is why it is so important to be mindful of the energy you put out into the world. Even when you are faced with negativity, you have the power to choose your response. You can choose to respond with love, to rise above the situation, and to maintain your inner peace. By doing so, you not only protect yourself from the negative energy of others, but you also ensure that the energy you receive in return is positive and uplifting. The echo of the universe is not immediate. but it is certain. Just as sound waves take time to travel and return, so too does the energy we send out. It may take days, months, or even years, but eventually the energy will return to its source. This understanding can provide comfort and reassurance, knowing that the good you put out into the world will eventually come back to you. While silence and detachment are powerful tools, there are times when it is necessary to set clear boundaries. Boundaries are not about building walls, but about defining what is acceptable and what is not. They are a way of protecting your energy and ensuring that you are not drawn into situations that drain or harm you. Setting boundaries is an act of self-respect. It is a way of saying, I value my peace, my energy, and my well-being, and I will not allow others to compromise that. Boundaries are not about controlling others. They are about taking control of your own life and ensuring that you are not subjected to negativity or abuse. When someone tries to tear you down, setting boundaries can be as simple as choosing not to engage with them. It can mean limiting your interactions with them, or even cutting ties if necessary. By setting boundaries, you take back your power and refuse to be a victim of someone else's negativity. It is also important to remember that setting boundaries is not a one-time action. It is an ongoing process. As you grow and evolve, your boundaries may change, and it is important to regularly reassess them to ensure they are still serving you. By maintaining clear and healthy boundaries, you create a safe space for yourself to thrive and grow. The Golden Rule is a simple yet profound principle that can guide us through even the most challenging situations. Treat others as you wish to be treated. This principle is not just about morality. It is about understanding the interconnectedness of all things and recognizing that the way we treat others has a direct impact on our own lives. When someone tries to harm you, it can be tempting to respond in kind. However, by adhering to the Golden Rule, you choose a higher path. You choose to respond with kindness, even in the face of cruelty. This does not mean that you allow others to mistreat you. Rather, it means that you do not stoop to their level. You maintain your integrity and your compassion, knowing that the energy you put out into the world will come back to you. The Golden Rule is also a reminder that we are all connected. The way we treat others is a reflection of how we treat ourselves. If we act with kindness and compassion, we not only uplift others, but we also uplift ourselves. Conversely, if we act with cruelty or malice, we harm ourselves as much as we harm others. By living according to the Golden Rule, you create a ripple effect of positivity in the world. Your actions inspire others to act with kindness and compassion, creating a cycle of goodwill that benefits everyone. In this way, the Golden Rule is not just a guide for individual behavior, but a blueprint for creating a better world. One of the root causes of negativity is the mindset of scarcity, the belief that there is not enough to go around, that someone else's success diminishes your own. This mindset is what drives people to act out of jealousy, fear, and competition. They see your achievements as a threat to their own, and in their desperation to protect what they perceive as limited resources, they lash out. However, the truth is that the universe is abundant. There is more than enough love, success, and opportunities for everyone. Your success does not take away from someone else's. In fact, it can inspire and uplift others, showing them what is possible. When you shift from a mindset of scarcity to a mindset of abundance, you free yourself from the chains of jealousy and fear. You no longer see others as competitors, but as fellow travelers on the journey of life. This shift in mindset also changes the way you respond to negativity. When you operate from a place of abundance, you do not feel threatened by the actions of others. You understand that their negativity comes from a place of fear and lack, and you can respond with compassion rather than defensiveness. By embracing abundance, you create a life of peace, joy, and fulfillment, untouched by the negativity of others. Life is a journey, and every step we take brings us closer to our true selves. Along the way, we will encounter obstacles, setbacks, and critics. There will be those who try to pull us down, who focus on our stumbles and mistakes, who criticize our every move. But it is important to remember that these critics are not the ones who define our journey. We do. As you ascend the mountain of life, you will face challenges. But these challenges are not meant to stop you. They are meant to strengthen you. Every stumble is an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to become more resilient. The critics who try to tear you down are not your concern. They are simply a distraction. Your focus should be on your own path, on your own growth, and on the summit you are striving to reach. It is also important to recognize that those who criticize you are often projecting their own insecurities. They see in you what they wish they could see in themselves. And rather than face their own shortcomings, they choose to attack you. But their words have no power over you unless you give them that power. You are the one who determines your worth, your success, and your destiny. Keep climbing, keep striving, and keep believing in yourself. The higher you ascend, the less you will hear the voices of those who seek to bring you down. And as you reach the summit, you will look back and realize that every challenge, every criticism, and every setback was a stepping stone on your journey to greatness. In the end, those who seek to tear you down only succeed in revealing their own true nature. Their actions become a mirror, reflecting back their insecurities, fears, and flaws. While they are busy trying to bring you down, you are rising above, growing stronger, and thriving. Their negativity has no power over you unless you choose to engage with it. By embracing silence, practicing detachment, setting boundaries, and living according to the golden rule, you protect your energy and ensure that the negativity of others does not touch you. You understand that karma is at work, that the energy you put out into the world will return to you, and that those who act with malice will eventually face the consequences of their actions. As you continue on your journey, remember that your worth is not determined by the opinions of others. You are the master of your own destiny, and no one has the power to take that away from you. Keep rising, keep thriving, and keep shining your light. The universe is on your side, and everything is working out in your favor. The pit they dug for you will only serve to help you grow, and the life they tried to ruin will flourish with abundance, love, and success. You are a seed, and they forgot that when they tried to bury you. Now, as you bloom, the world will see who you truly are. A beacon of strength, resilience, and grace. Thank you for being on this journey with me. I send you all the positive energy I can, and I wish you success, peace, and happiness. Remember, you are not alone. We are all in this together. No matter what challenges you face, keep rising above and know that the best is yet to come. If this message resonates with you, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. And if you know someone who could benefit from these insights, please share this video with them. Together we can uplift and inspire each other on this journey of life. God bless you and take care.